Greetings, everyone. This is Arletta coming live and direct from Arletta Unleashed. And it is my hope that this records fine. So it'll go through. I made a recording yesterday, and YouTube wasn't cooperating. So hopefully this is supposed to record. Okay. That being said, what's up with y'all? How y'all been doing? I've been real busy these past couple of days. And that's an excellent segue into my topic for this evening. And the topic for this evening is you could have whatever you like. Y'all know that song? You can have whatever you like. Well, that's my topic. And I've been learning some really valuable lessons from people passing, actually. I think there's actually a book called Lessons in Dying. And I was talking to my father the other day, and there's a brother in the Muslim community here who had passed. And he was, after the funeral, after the janazah services or whatever, I was just talking to him, and he was talking about how the family was, sharing stories about him and what he got from the whole experience. So one of the things that he had said was that one of the things that this brother was known for was that he liked to live nice. He was always sharp. He had his, ostrich skin boots and was pressed and clean and drove his bad ass truck that was always sparkling and shining, and he liked to live well, and he liked to live well now, and that is how he lived his life. And I started thinking about that because I had already made the decision that it's time for me to do what I want right now, because there's no sense in waiting, because time is not promised us. And what am I waiting for anyway? But I realized that I'm a Libra, and we Libras like nice things. We like pretty things. We like to look good. We like to smell good. We like to be in beautiful environments. We like to be around pretty people. A lot of times we are pretty ourselves. So that helps. And I'm a designer. I'm actually an amazing designer. And I've spent all my talent designing for others. And not really, on different occasions, I would go and contribute to creating beautiful spaces for myself. But usually, even in those spaces, I would limit the extent to which I would do it, and I would never complete the projects and so on. So I just had all these habits and beliefs where I didn't believe that I deserved to be surrounded in total luxury and total beauty, and to totally maximize it out to the fullest extent that I know that I'm capable of. But after listening to my father talking about his brother who just passed, and that was part of his legacy that he left, and I think that's a very valuable legacy, at least for those of us where beauty is of foremost importance, and that is one of the central components of my life is beauty. It's the creation of beauty, the maintaining of beauty. Some of my biggest areas of talent are in design, interior design, fashion design, graphic design. I just know how to make things and people and rooms and web pages look good. And I think I do a not too shabby job on myself too most of the time. So I was like, you know what? And I was looking at my room, and I was like, this is not reflective of a designer extraordinaire. Why am I living like this? It's a choice. It's a decision. There's no excuse for it. So I decided I was going to make my room beautiful. So I actually have been filming my vlog in my room. And I don't know if you can see any difference in the background, but most of the components in the last 2 days, I went and took my room from being plain and ordinary to being nice It's not perfect yet. When it's perfect, I'm going to go and get my video camera and I'm going to film everything. So the other day I had out my sewing machine and I made, just from around the house, I took an old brocade curtain and some faux suede, fabric suede that I had left over from my living room design project. And I made a throw and I've made pillows and went and got the accessories for my room. I even made a wall hanging out of fabric that I'm actually going to go and paint on and make a whole art piece that coordinates with the rest of the room. So it's pretty awesome. And it's amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it. And so I went from living ordinary and drab to living nice. And when it's finished, it's going to be badass. And so that's my point. You could have whatever you like. Money is not an issue. Time is not an issue. All those things that we use to make excuses as to why we don't do the things we want to do are just that, excuses. They're habits. And so I decided to change my habit. And in doing so, I went from restricting and limiting the amount of beauty in my life to totally opening that possibility up. And once again, it's a whole nother energy thing, because beauty is so important to me. The fact that I restricted my access to it is almost criminal to my spirit. So that's my challenge. That's part of this continual unleashedment process, is making these decisions immediately as far as ways of being and selecting things that are pertinent specifically to your experience and changing. You know, once again, like I said in my other post, what am I waiting for? In this one, it is time to live the life that you want. Not the life that you think you deserve, the life you think you'd afford, the life that you want. And once you decide that, that's when the universe allows the possibilities to show up. And so I'm living in this new, magical, beautiful space. And I wake up and I have a bigger smile on my face. And it's lovely. So I definitely um, recommend it. So find one thing that you've always wanted, or you've always wanted to do, or you've denied yourself and made excuses around, and do it. Do it today. Do it today. So now that I have my room just about finished, I'm going to go. The other thing that I like to do, once again, is make things beautiful and a kind of component interior design is landscape design. So I've always had these fabulous ideas for designing landscape. And so I'm going to go and do a landscape project too this summer. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and do that because there's all these beautiful exotic flowers and different things. I've always grown flowers. I have a green thumb. And I can grow just about anything. But I've always been very restricted on what I chose to grow and allow myself access to, but not anymore. This is going to be badass. Expense is not an issue. It's just about what I want, and what I want is going to show up. And I'm absolutely 100% confident of that. And so that'll be my next thing that I'll share with you. And not only that, but some of you have probably seen my Mama's House project. And so I have some more finishing touches I'm going to put on her house. And then I want to take pictures of that as well and let y'all see that. So on that note, I want you to decide what it is you're going to do. I want you to do it. And I want to hear from you and see what it is that you chose to do. And I want you to feel that expansion and feel that joy and feel how good it is to truly listen to your soul and make your heart sing and open up that space where all your dreams are possible and you can really have whatever you like. And on that